morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. So yes, I'm doing today's video vlog style, and I thought for today's video I would do something that is kind of gonna be super unexpected from me, but it's really something that I want to do, and these are the kind of videos that I absolutely love to watch. Today I wanted to do a what I eat in a day video, which I know is kind of weird considering I don't actually, eat. However, I do consume things throughout the day, and I thought, this might answer some of you guys' questions about at what point do I consume something and then at what point do I drain something. I think I'm gonna have to do another video on draining and how I eat with gastroparesis because people are still confused about it. I will leave up my draining video, it will pop up on screen somewhere, so feel free to check that out. This is what I do. Yes, I do eat and drink, but I also don't actually digest that, so I do drain it out as well. So I hope that makes sense. It's around 11:41. I've been awake for a few hours now. Yes, I'm still in my pajamas though. My TPN has just finished, but I am thirsty and my lips are kind of a bit dry. They're a bit cracked and dry, so I'm kind of thirsty. I am gonna run some IV fluids today, but for right now I want some moisture on my lips, and kind of, in a way, I find that if I drink something that has like sugar in it or some sort of like fruitiness, it kind of like wakes me up a bit more because of the sugar gets absorbed into my gums, some of it. So with that said, I have here a fruit smoothie. This is from Aldi's, and it has in it pear, banana, raspberry, orange and cranberries, and it's 100% juice. It's got a 5-star health rating. 5-star health rating, so just give that a bit of a shake. This is what I personally like to have. I only have a little bit because it will make me sick if I drink it too quickly, so I only have about half a glass. And although this glass, look, I don't know what it looks like to you guys, but this is only 100 mils, this glass. So it's not very much. So I've probably got like 70-ish mils in there, 75. So I'm just gonna have this slowly, sip it over an hour or so, and do some editing, and that is the first thing that I'm going to be having today, and then I will let you know when I'm going to be draining it, which I don't know when that'll be, whenever I start feeling sick, I guess. And by draining I mean I'm going to access my tube and drain out the drink, otherwise I'm going to end up throwing it up, and well, if anyone's ever been sick in their life, you'll know it is a very horrible and can be painful experience. So yeah, anyway, good morning and join me in my day. Okay, so I finished my smoothie. It was so yum, delicious. However, I am starting to feel kind of sick. I kind of drank it a bit quicker than what I would normally drink it. I am about to go out and get my nails done, so I'm not gonna risk being sick all over the person who's doing my nails, so I am gonna drain before I leave. I thought I'd show you guys today's outfit. I'm wearing this, or I say outfit, I've literally just threw this on because I want to, leave pretty soon, but I'm wearing these grey leggings with my white Converse and this orange top, because it's kind of hot today. I was going to put some makeup on, but I've decided to let my skin breathe, and we're gonna go without makeup today because my skin is actually not doing too bad. I've got a bit of a breakout, but they're mostly healing. I haven't really got any new spots, so anyway, not that you guys wanted to know that. So time to drain. For those of you that don't know what draining is, I'm going to show you one more time because some people just can't seem to get the concept of what I mean when I say draining, and people are so confused when I say I can't eat and then I eat, which is the whole reason of me making this video, to be honest. So tube, I'm gonna have to, hang on, get this out of the way, my Hickman. Okay, so we're gonna connect my drainage tube. It has been around 2-ish hours since I drank this smoothie, just for reference. And if this was a normal person, well, they wouldn't have anything in their stomach, but I guarantee you this is gonna be pink. There we go. So to get the flow started, I'm just gonna syringe some of it out. Can you see that smoothie? So I'm gonna let that out, and then it should just flow out then into the toilet. Okay, let me show you guys. It's kind of like I'm peeing smoothie. that seems to be it. You can use your stomach muscles to press to adjust the flow of it. If I suck in, it kind of stops the flow, and then if I press out, it kind of jets the flow, like, but there isn't really much left in there now. So, I'm just gonna disconnect, close the button. Okay, I'll lift up the seat to make sure that we haven't splashed it anywhere. Because believe it or not, that happens quite often. So I'm just gonna get a bit of tissue and I'm just gonna wipe. I'm not gonna show you guys this because, you know, there's limits to what I'm willing to show on YouTube. But I'm just gonna wipe any underneath of this toilet seat where I might have splashed any of the drainage stuff. Wipe it all around and flush the toilet. And Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, you're done. Hey guys, so I'm home from the nail salon. I got like this purpley kind of colour. Now, I'm about to edit, because I've got, I think, like 2 days worth of vlogs to edit. So, I've got my laptop, and I am currently having a cup of tea. And I've also got a muffin. I'm not sure if I'm going to have any of it. It is drainable, it's just, I'm not really sure if I feel like it right now. But I've got it here next to me in case I feel like it with my tea. Because if I'm going to have cakey type things, I do usually tend to have that with a cup of tea, because the tea is obviously hot, so it kind of melts the cake a bit more and it drains better. It will drain by itself, it's just a bit more, it's easier to drain if I have like a hot drink with it. So it's next to me in case I feel like it, but I'll let you guys know if I do have any. But for the moment I'm just having a cup of tea that I'm sipping on while I edit, and yeah, that's the update. And it's about 2 o'clock at the moment, well, just gone 2. Hey guys, so it's a little bit later. I was feeling quite sick after I drank that tea because it was quite milky. So I took some anti-sickness and then I felt a little bit better. I haven't drained it yet, however I'm feeling a little bit hungry now. So last night for dinner we had, well, everybody had some fish and some mashed potato and some salad. There was some mashed potato left over, so I'm gonna get that out of the fridge and I'm gonna have a little bit. Normally I have like frozen mash, I'll show you. Normally I have like this stuff, and they come in like little pellets that you kind of like put in the microwave, and then you kind of like, they, I don't want to say melt down, but kind of become mashed potato. And I normally have a bit of that, but because we already have mash made, and this is like from actual fresh potatoes, I'm gonna have some of that. So it's in this little container. I'm just gonna get a bowl. So there's a lot in there and I'm not gonna eat that much, so I'm just gonna put, did I drop it? I swear I just dropped them. I'm gonna put maybe like a quarter of what's in there into my bowl. I'm just gonna put the rest back in the fridge. I don't know why, but my dad has this thing about putting garlic in mashed potato. So it makes it taste better, I'll give him that. I'm gonna put this in the microwave because, you know.
I've found a few matches. Do you mean TV show suggester or TV shows recommender?
Alexa, I did not ask for you.
I can't find that skill. To find skills, go to the skills section.
Alexa, stop. Gosh, that woman. As I was saying, mashed potato in the microwave. Let's put it on for a minute. Personally, mashed potato is probably one of my favorite things that I can have that is more of a solid food. Well, it's more solid than a liquid, but I personally quite like mashed potatoes myself, and it's something that I can have that drains. And because I've already got the tea in my stomach, when the mashed potato goes in, it's going to turn into more of a liquid, and then again it's going to make it much easier to drain. I didn't have any of the muffin. It was like a white chocolate and raspberry one. I didn't really feel like it. I was feeling quite sick, so I left the muffin. I'll probably give it to Tom. So it's frustrating for me because sometimes I'll really be craving something and I'll buy it, and then when I come to actually have it, I don't want it. There it is, our lovely mash. Last thing we're gonna do before we eat is add some ketchup to it. So there it is. I put it in the microwave for a total of, I think it was like 1.5 minutes. Some lovely tomato ketchup. And for those of you that say it isn't called ketchup, look at this, tomato ketchup. I'm gonna have this, and I'm still editing, so I think people underestimate how long it takes to actually edit a video. A long time. Some days I can go like the whole day without eating anything. Other days I get peckish and I crave things. And today is one of those days, which is why I'm filming today, because if I was filming on a day where I wasn't to eat anything, it would be such a boring video, obviously. Everybody, it's me again. So it is now almost 4 o'clock. I'm starting to feel a bit sick, so I'm not gonna let it progress to the point where I actually am being sick. I'm gonna go and drain. I'm not going to show you because I showed you earlier, and I know some people don't like vomit and stuff like that, so I'm not going to show you every time I'm going to drain, but I'm letting you know that I'm draining now. Some of you might be asking me, Amy, why do you do this to yourself? Why do you eat and drink and drain however many times a day? And, you know, I don't have an answer for you guys. It's a choice that I make every day or every time I choose to eat or drink. But I will say this. Picture never ever being able to eat or drink anything. Imagine your favorite food, whether it be pizza, whether it be a Caesar salad, whatever it is that you enjoy in life, food or drink. Imagine just never being able to have it ever again. And then ask yourself why I do what I do. And that is why, because imagine, you know, it's your birthday, you have some friends over, you can't have your own birthday cake, or at Christmas you can't sit down with your family and have a Christmas dinner. Imagine that. It is heartbreaking. You don't realize how much of an impact food has on your life until it's gone, and that is why I eat and drink. Some days it's easier not to do it, but other days when I'm not feeling as bad, or, you know, I'm not feeling as sick, I will do it because I'm craving it. It's my choice, it's my life, and I'm not gonna, you know, deprive myself of the things that I want when, you know, I have a way of having it without having to be sick. Whereas when I was vomiting every day before I could drain, you know, it was ruining my teeth. You know, I had no choice but to be sick, and at that point in my life, you know, I'd be like, right, no, come on, let's be sensible, let's not have this. But now, you know, when I choose to eat and drink, 99% of the time I choose to have things that I know I can drain. It's only on special occasions when I will go out, like an anniversary or a birthday or a Christmas or whatever it may be. Those are the times that I choose to eat like proper food, and that, you know, I know when as soon as that goes in my mouth and I swallow, I know that, you know, 1 o'clock in the morning I'm gonna be sitting next to the toilet going, why did I do this? But in that moment I'm like, no, we're doing it, we're just gonna forget about the consequences and we'll deal with it when it happens. So that's why I do what I do. I'm having an ice lolly, oh god, because it is kind of hot today. Oh my god, is there none left? Oh my god, there's one left. I literally had a heart attack. We have one left. The last one. These are like my favorites. They are so delicious, and the flavor is super strong on it. It's kind of like, what is it, pineapple and passion fruit and orange kind of flavor, and they're really strong flavored, and they taste so nice. Because I feel like some ice lollies, you have them and they almost seem watery, if you know what I mean. Like, they don't seem very flavorsome, whereas these are so good. And again, you know, it's basically a solid that turns into a liquid when you have it, and it's drainable, it's delicious. I personally love them, and I don't want to call it a safe food, but it's a food that I can have that, you know, doesn't make me extremely sick. And yeah, cheers. For anyone out there that has a feeding tube where you are able to drain, pretty much everything that I've showed you today is delicious, drainable, and also yummy. Well, I guess that's kind of delicious, but yeah, bon appetit. Also, for reference, I'm still drinking my cup of tea. So I know it seems like I eat a lot, but I honestly don't usually eat as much as what I have today. Or I will go like most of the day without having anything, and then I'll have like a load of stuff like in the evening or something. But for the sake of the video, I feel like I pushed myself a little bit more than what I normally would, because I just want to show you guys what things I can and cannot have, or more things that I can have, and also the types of food I have. I am trying to make healthier choices, but it is hard because the foods that I can have, I'm limited to more of the unhealthier foods. I mean, I guess mashed potato isn't too bad for you, but anyway, I just tested my blood sugar and it is a bit low. It's not crazily low, but it is low. It's 3.7 and I am feeling a little bit symptomatic, so I'm gonna have some Sour Patch Kids. Now these are also drainable, and the way I get the sugar from them, so I'm just gonna get one out. This one is like a berry flavor, and I'm just gonna basically put it in my, this is what I do basically. I get it and I put it in my gums. I know this seems weird, but this is the only way I can absorb the sugar. So as if it's like a vampire fang, which kind of seems weird, and I'm just gonna rub it up and down. I'm just gonna do that all the way around, and then I'm gonna switch to the other side of the little gummy and just kind of put that's the way the sugar can get absorbed. And because it's got the sugar coating, once I've got all of that off, I'm just gonna suck on it until it brings my blood sugar up, which seems a bit weird, but it's the only way I can really absorb the sugar through my gums, and it works for me, so that's just kind of my method. Hey guys, so I kind of forgot that I was filming my what I eat in a day video, but don't worry, this is the first thing I've eaten since our last film. So I'm having a jam donut at the moment. These are just from Coles, which is our like local supermarkets, from the bakery, and these are drainable as well, so that. And I'm also having a glass of water, well, half a glass of water as well. And Tom and I are currently watching Ocean's 12, which is the second installment after Ocean's 11. Hey guys, so I almost forgot to end my video. I'm just about to head to bed. It's pretty late. It's 12:30 at night. So this is the last thing that I'm having, is some water with a tablet. This is the only tablet that I take orally because this one has to go into the stomach. Most of the time I just throw it up. Sometimes it stays down if there's nothing else on my stomach, and obviously sorry, my battery died. So as I was saying, this is the only tablet that I take orally out of every single tablet I take, which is quite a few unfortunately. So I guess this kind of counts as oral intake. So yeah, I've just got a little bit of water. I'm just gonna take this now. And then to help me keep this down, I think it got stuck, I have some ondansetron, which you guys may or may not have seen in my previous videos. It just fell out of its packet, of course it did. But it is a little tablet. It is very, very small. And this just goes under the tongue, like that. And it just dissolves, and it's an anti-nausea tablet, and it's just going to help me hopefully keep down the tablet I just took. And this one gets absorbed under the tongue, so I sound a bit funny while it's absorbing, but if you can see, it kind of looks like toothpaste. So that's just absorbing. But yes, it is pretty late. It's 12:30 at night, but I wanted to end my video here. And I don't know if you can count this as food, but I'm now connected up to my TPN. I have a video on my channel about setting up my TPN, so if you're interested on that, it will pop up somewhere on the screen and you can go watch that video. But yeah, this is pretty much the end of the video, guys. I know this was probably the most boring what I ate in a video, what I ate in a day video that you guys have seen, but it's my reality. Most of the foods that I consumed are probably not the healthiest, but at the end of the day, I'm not actually absorbing any nutrition from it. I'm not digesting it, you know, it's just going in and coming out again. But I do try to make healthier choices if I can, but most of the time, you know, the food that I'm craving is not exactly healthy, or the food that I can actually have isn't necessarily healthy. You know, I can't have meat and vegetables, meat and salad, because it doesn't drain. So I'm very limited with the things that I can have, eat and drain. But regardless, I hope this was a bit of an insight, because a lot of you guys ask me a lot, like one of my most popular questions is like, you say you can't eat, but like you're eating, and I hope this kind of cleared some of that up for you guys. But if I need to make a future video, I will. But yeah, if you did enjoy today's video, please do give it a big thumbs up, guys, and hit that subscribe button as well, and join the family, because we are growing, and I never even thought I would get like 100 subscribers, yet alone like 127,000. like what? My mind is blown. So thank you so much to every one of you that supports me and sends me lovely messages, because it really means a lot to me. But anyway, like, subscribe, all that jazz. My merch links will be in the description. My social media is in the description. Go follow me on Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter, and I will see you guys in my next video.